Hey everybody, YouTube Pro here, and welcome back to another video. So as you guys already know, I love sports, I love soccer, and if you guys watch football, then you most likely know that the Super Bowl is actually here. It's actually tomorrow. It will be the same day as I post this video. I'll be posting this video tomorrow on Sunday. I love the Super Bowl, and I actually wanted to watch it on the Vision Pro. But I don't have a Vision Pro, but if you guys do, then I'll be teaching you in this video if you can watch it and how to watch other sports like soccer, football, tennis, and any other sport that you can think of. So let's jump right into this video and let's get started. So guys, first off, let's just talk about sports in general. There are a lot of variety of sports that you can watch in the Apple Vision Pro. Like if you go to the Apple website, it will actually show you that you can watch the NBA or basketball on Apple Vision Pro. And I actually seen people checking the scores of soccer and stuff in their YouTube videos. For example, MKBHD and a lot of other famous YouTubers. And Formula 1, F1 racing, some popular YouTuber actually made a video about it. You can actually see the whole track. So the whole F1 racing track, let's say on your table or on your couch or wherever you're sitting, and you can actually see all the cars racing on the track, and it'll be updating in real time. So you can see it on your Apple Vision Pro regular screen around you, but there will also be this 3D racing track literally on the table. So you can see it right in front of you, and it's a pretty unique experience. And other than that, you can also see the F1 car in person, and maybe you might be able to do the same thing with, I don't know, some basketball players or the court or the soccer field or pitch or anything with any sport. So in Apple Vision Pro, there are actually 3 apps that are definitely going to be built in: Paramount Plus, Apple TV Plus, and Amazon Prime. So those 3 apps will be built in, and most of them have live sports like football games, soccer games, ice hockey games, basketball games, a lot of sports. So you can actually watch sports there. And let's get back to the topic of the Super Bowl. I'm pretty sure the Super Bowl is on Paramount Plus, Amazon Prime, maybe Apple TV, but that's one way you can watch that Super Bowl on the Apple Vision Pro. But I don't know if you'll get maybe like a 3D experience. You will be able to get the regular TV watch, but instead of a big TV screen in front of you, it'll be a big Apple Vision Pro screen. So that is actually an upgrade because you can resize the screen and maybe make it bigger, make it closer to you. But you might not be able to get the 3D experience that you might get in some other apps. So I'm not sure if you can do the ultimate experience of the Super Bowl in the Apple Vision Pro, but you will definitely be able to do it in maybe, let's say, just a regular TV experience with a bigger screen, or maybe it's closer to you. So one cool feature that might be coming to Apple Vision Pro is maybe when you're watching sports, then when you're watching them, you can actually be literally like in the environment you're in. It will change it from like the home you're in right now to maybe like courtside front row seats, and you can see maybe the basketball players real time. They look like real people right in front of you. So that might be coming maybe in a few months, few years. I don't know when, but hopefully that comes, because that will be a very unique experience. You'll be right next to the players, not actually, but you will get to see them. And hopefully it'll be good resolution too, so you'll feel like you're actually in the court and not just in some 3D experience. Because right now, so far as I know, if you're actually right next to the players and everything, they will not actually feel exactly like the players. But hopefully the resolution gets better and the 3D imaging gets better, and you will actually feel like you're in the court or in the soccer game when you're wearing the Apple Vision Pro and you're actually in your house or in your space while you're looking at the soccer game or NBA game or MLS game, whatever. But it will feel like you're right next to the players, right next to the game, and you'll have front row seats, which will be very cool. And it will be a really good feature for popular things like the Super Bowl It's had over 100 million viewers almost every Super Bowl. So instead of just everybody watching from their TV and the Super Bowl audience having limited amount of front row seats, everybody might actually get a front row seat, and it might be for less payment. For example, Amazon Prime probably costs $15 a month, $20 a month, maybe less. Well, a Super Bowl front row ticket actually costs maybe like thousands of dollars, because the Super Bowl is a very active and very expensive activity. So there are actually built-in sports apps like the MLB and the NBA, so basketball and baseball. And I've heard that they're pretty good. They have maybe other games going on, or other games that have happened or are going to happen on the side. They also have stats on the side, and maybe each player stats. So that is pretty interesting. Well, maybe on regular TV you can only see the game, and you'll see like stats once in a while. The editors that are editing the game while it's going on are going to display it whenever they want. While on the Apple Vision Pro, you can put them on your side. Since you have multi-view, so multiple windows, you can put them on your side, below you, above you, wherever you want, whenever you want. So it will actually change how people watch sports in a lot of different ways. And like I was talking, front row seating, that'll be a great addition, since you'll see the players in action right in front of you, and then you can also have their stats beside you too. So it'll be very cool. It was revolutionized all sports watching, and it'll be very cool. And the Apple Vision Pro actually has a feature called My Sports. You can turn it on in settings, and then you can follow teams like soccer teams, any sport. And then whenever your team is playing, or maybe a soccer team, if you're following maybe Seattle Sounders or Seattle soccer team, if any MLS team is going to play, then it will tell you, and it will just show your score. But if you don't want to see the score of whichever team is playing, then you can go to My Sports and change the settings to maybe only your team. So only when Seattle Sounders are playing, then I will get the score report of them playing. And maybe if you want, you can do only your whole league. So let's say Seattle Sounders play in MLS, then you will get all MLS scores, and then you can just do any sport. And if you don't want to watch sports, or you just want to watch TV shows or some movies, then you can just also watch them, since there's also Prime, Paramount Plus, Disney Plus, and a lot of other TV shows or movie platforms. So that will also be very cool, since there are actually custom backgrounds that you can use. So let's say you're watching a Star Wars movie, there will actually be a Star Wars background all around you. Or maybe you're watching like Avatar or something, then there will be like the lake or the forest or whatever background is in Avatar. So that'll be pretty cool, and it'll feel like you're actually part of the movie, or just sitting there in like the actual Avatar natural space. Now, sadly, Netflix and YouTube won't be getting an actual Apple Vision Pro app, but you can just go into Google and type youtube.com, and that will work, although it will be just like a browser, and it won't be the best experience. It will just be like a regular YouTube on a TV or computer or phone. So it won't be the actual YouTube app, and you won't get some perks for YouTube in the browser that you would have got with the actual YouTube app, like maybe better scrolling or maybe better backgrounds and stuff like that. It will just be YouTube like default backgrounds and nothing special about it. So guys, this was the review of Apple Vision Pro and watching sports in it. So I do have high hopes for this, since watching sports in 3D and right in front of the players will be very cool. And I just generally like watching sports. This will be very cool and very useful for me, since watching them on TV is far away and sometimes not very good resolution, or you just don't see the correct angle on things, and it's annoying because sometimes you can't see what really happened. But since you can watch in 3D now, you can just look all over the whole field So that'll be much more easier to see stuff, and it'll be very fun too, just seeing all the players and everything happening in 3D. So I do have high hopes for that. But that was it for today's video. I'll see you in the next one. YouTube Pro out.